Hi, Mark Robertson back with you talking about my book, Carrying Lawn Chairs, Youth Sports and Other Parental Mindsets. As we've talked about before, the book is divided into two sections. The first part deals with parents and youth sports and all the problems I have with youth sports, especially for very young kids. There aren't answers to those problems. And my point is that I don't even think young kids should be involved in organized youth sports. It's crazy. The T-ball scene, 4, 5, 6 year olds playing T-ball on a field with screaming parents in the stands. It's stupid. It's dysfunctional. It's crazy. Let the kids play in the backyard. They know how to play. They know what they want to do. They want to have free reign in the backyard, out in the fresh air, having a good time on their own. They get them away from all the technology too. I mean, some of it's good, but just get them outside, let them play, let them run free on their own. They know how to play. That's what they want to do. And but today, I'm talking in the second part of the book. It talks about parents and other dynamics with young people that I talk about today. My topic, the name of the chapter is called Teasing, and teasing is very harmful to young kids because it's not done in fun. It's really a ridicule of kids, and it inflicts wounds that last a long time, maybe forever. And what is the motivation of parents or classmates or others to tease other people? It's an insecurity on their part. They don't know how to behave. Sometimes it's just an automatic pilot. They tease kids, and they have an inferiority about themselves that they think they have, and so they have to tease. It's just kind of a acting out of that inferiority that they feel about themselves. And it may be done in good humor, but it's not. It never is. I mean, they may think it's just a humorous situation, but it's not. It's a very serious situation, and it's harmful for kids to be teased and made fun of, whether it's by adults or classmates or whatever. And it's different. It's not humor. It's not good sense of humor. A sense of humor is great. It's great to have a great sense of humor. Parents can share humor with kids, tell jokes, funny jokes, things like that. That's great. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the darts that parents throw at kids when they make fun of them and they tease them, and it is not good. It's very harmful. It inflicts wounds that can last a lifetime. I remember being teased in school by classmates and by parents and uncles mainly, and it was painful the whole time. Now you'll sometimes laugh and act like, oh, it's no big deal, but it is very painful, and it's awful, and it's not good situation, and it inflicts lifetime wounds. And like I say, many adults don't realize that they're bringing harm to kids. That they just are acting. They have a very insecure feeling about themselves, so they want to do this, and they evidently it makes them feel better. But these are lasting wounds, and like I say, it's not good to laugh at kids either. Even when you're not saying anything, don't laugh at kids. It's crazy. It harms them. Kids don't want to be laughed at. They want to be loved by parents. They want to be taken care of. They want to have some security at home, and being laughed at and teased is just so harmful for kids, and it just creates so much anxiety in their lives, and it sticks with them, and lasting wounds. It's as bad as it gets, in my opinion. And parents need to be aware of how they are coming across to their kids. They aren't. Like I said, a lot of this teasing is automatic pilot. They have no idea the harm they're inflicting, and it brings great harm. And kids interpret things much differently. I mean, I don't really even think it's good for adults to tease other adults. It's pointless. It's still the insecurity. But kids are not little adults, as I've kept saying throughout the books. They interpret things much differently. This teasing gets into their system and wrecks their system, gets into their unconscious, subconscious, or whatever, and stays there, and it harms them. It's with them throughout their life, and it creates feelings of inferiority on their part, and that is being done because who's ever doing it is inferior about themselves. I think have inferior thoughts about themselves. So it's not a good situation at all. But parents and others need to be aware that when they are teasing kids or making fun of them or even just laughing at them, that it's nothing humorous about it at all. It's a situation that brings great harm, and it has to be stopped. It's just another form, in my opinion, of child abuse to tease kids. And it's another form of bullying in school to tease kids. And it has to be stopped. It's not good. And we thank you for joining us today. And I'm Mark Robertson. We will talk to you next time.